Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game. This week's Play of the Game is brought to you by the Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper, true local coverage of Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding neighborhoods, published since 1893. The 3-5 Lower Merion Aces came to visit the 7-1 Panthers on senior night, in another perfect night for football with temps in the low 60s, no wind, and dry. The Aces' first drive was stopped at their own 36, and on Haven's second play from scrimmage, number 4 Sam Milligan goes left and decides to keep the ball for 12 yards and the first down. 4 plays later, number 40 Bob Fuskis runs hard up the gut for 10 yards. Fuskis gets the call again from the 8 and slides right, digs, tugs, and claws his way into the end zone for 6. Haven on top, 7-0. The Aces go 4 and out on Haven's next possession when number 23 Matt Schuler takes the handoff, slides over right tackle, finds the hole, and goes 53 yards into the end zone. Strath Haven 14, Lower Merion 0. The Aces have a great passing game, and backup quarterback number 11, Mackay Smith, shows his talents as he nails this one to number 2, Zam Zhang, who breaks 2 tackles and takes off for 38 yards down to the Panther 15. 2 plays later, Smith threads this one to Zhang at the edge of the field for 16 yards down to the 5. On the next play, number 4, Jack Lido gets the ball and fights his way into the end zone for 6. The extra point is blocked as number 68, Ben Faribault, shoots the gap untouched. And the Aces are on the board with 6. On the next Haven series, Fuskis gets the call again and runs into number 73, Jake Millard, who gives him a hug and sends him on his way for 45 more yards. 2 plays later, Schuler fights his way into the end zone for another 6 points. Panthers are pulling away, 21-6. The Aces need to catch up, and Smith goes to the air with this tremendous perfect throw to Zhang for 27 yards. Which brings us to tonight's double Play of the Game.
Alongside the sophomore quarterback, Mackay Smith, who's been, frankly, on fire for the first quarter and a half here. 2 receivers to either side in this shotgun look. 4th and 11, rolling to his right is Smith. Gets a block from Lido, now in trouble, and they've got him wrapped up, and down he goes! Nate Perlman! All the way back at the 46-yard line on 1st and 10 at the 46. See if the Panthers can answer quickly here. Under center is Milligan. They play fake, back to pass, looking, has a man out there. Schuler behind everybody, has it at the 20, steps away for one man, and he will take it on in! 54 yards later, the Panthers on the board again! Matt Schuler having a senior night to remember, his 3rd touchdown of the evening.
Haven 28-6. With just over a minute left in the first half, number 24 Chase Barlow gets his shot into the end zone. And the Panther lead is now 35-6. On the opening drive of the second half, Barlow gets another carry where he breaks 2 tackles, slides outside, and just won't go down for 19 yards. And finally, Fuskis gets the call again and gets stopped at the 5, but slides right, finds an opening, and fights his way into the end zone. Panthers take the win, 42-6. Bob Fuskis led the team with 16 carries for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. On defense, Nate Perlman had 6 tackles, including 1 big sack. And Charlie Shankweiler was perfect on the night, kicking 6 for 6 extra points, and had 7 kickoffs, 3 for touchbacks, and averaging over 50 yards per kick. Next week, the Panthers travel to play the Radnor Raptors in the final regular season game. Tune in again next week for another Play of the Game.